University College Birmingham. My name is Winston, and I'm the director of the Asia Pacific Regional Office. And with me here today, we have my colleague, PC Ho, and he's the manager at the same office too. So what I'm going to do today is to talk you through about University College Birmingham and the courses that we offer, and so that you have a better understanding of our university. So University College Birmingham, we can trace our history back to the 1800s, and we started off as a catering school, and then that moves on until after the First World War. We then became a technical college, and then again at the same time we are also focusing on catering. It's like catering school. It's more of uh, training young chefs or adult chefs to get jobs. And we are accredited by the University of Birmingham, and it's one of the oldest and most prestigious university in the UK. And I'm very sure all of you have heard of University of Birmingham. So majority of our degrees, whether it's undergraduate or postgraduate, they are all awarded by the University of Birmingham. And our courses, most of our courses, we design those courses together with the industry so that therefore it's more relevant to the industry, the courses that we are offering. And it helps the students a great deal when they have completed their studies, and they will find that these jobs are, these courses, the courses that they have studied, it's very, very similar to what the industry requires. And the university have invested over 130 million in new campuses, and then equipment and resources, facilities, and all the facilities I would say is of world-class standard. So this would show you that we are working together with University of Birmingham to deliver degrees, and this is already the 25th year that we are working with University of Birmingham. So this is a sample of the degree certificate, and then you will see that it says University of Birmingham, and then you study at University College Birmingham, and what's the degree, the title of the degree going to be, and then the whole certificate, the degree certificate is from University of Birmingham. Now, what are the new developments? Because we talk about the university as being established for a long time, and so obviously we have new developments. So what are the new developments? So we have recently just launched a new building, and the new building it's called the Moss House, which is it costs about around 40 million pounds. It's a state-of-the-art sports hub. So, and we have also included a new financial trading suites like those that are for share markets. I will show you some pictures of that later. And it's one of the largest among all UK universities. We have beauty suites because we do aesthetics. So, and some of these beauty suites that they actually, we work together with Aspire's Aesthetics. So therefore, our equipments are really up to date if you are thinking of going into aesthetics. So we are very strong in hospitality, tourism, aviation. So we have simulation facilities, which includes mock plane cabins and check-in areas. And we have also invested in Galileo GDS system that is actually helps for ticketing and checking in of passengers. So students can actually get hands-on with that. So this is one of the this is one of our new latest addition. So this is a Moss House, and this is the interior of Moss House. And we talk about the sports hub. So this is the sports hub that we are talking about. We are talking about, and then we have invested quite a bit on it. And then it's for students to actually get use of all the sporting facilities. This is the financial trading suite. So this is the we talk about the beauty suites, and then this is for aesthetics. Um, how we fare, but are we good, how good are we? Well, we let the facts and figures give you the answer. So in the recent National Student Survey, we scored for six subjects or six subject areas, we score a full 100%. And then we have another six, seven subject areas that we score above 90, which is actually way much higher than the national average in the UK. So, not sure any of you are interested in culinary arts. So the ICA Olympics is really, really important if you're thinking about culinary arts. So we achieved a silver, which is second place for student chef at Global ICA Culinary Olympics. So for bakery and pastry technology degree students, Megan and Katie, they were finalists in the Baking Industry Award. So this is the British bakers. And then another one, Nathan Crown. If you go into the internet and then you look for British Culinary Confederation Federation, you will definitely find Nathan's photo there because it was crowned champ in top young chef competition. So now, for University College Birmingham, we are not a big university. We are quite small. We only have about 8,000 plus students because we are very, very, how do I say, we are a specialist institution, or we cover only areas that are very, like professional and vocational based courses that you get a lot of hands on. So we have two schools. We have the School of Business, Tourism, and Creative Industry. And in this school, uh, we have three sub departments. We have one department that is the cover business, marketing, and finance. And another one is the hospitality and tourism. And another one is the creative services. And then in the sports, in the School of Health, Sports and Food, so we have sport and nutrition, we have education, we have social care, we have health, and we have Birmingham College of Food. So let's have a look at the subject areas that we are covering. So we talked about aesthetics earlier. Yeah, we have aesthetics. We have beauty. It's more beauty therapy, and then we have, of course, within the same school, we cover specialist hair and media makeup. You know, those are the subject areas. And then for the food and nutrition, that is actually a cross between the Birmingham College of Food, and at the same time, it's also the sport and nutrition. So that's how it's covered. Aviation and airport. Okay, aviation and airport, it's more towards how you manage an airport, how do you manage an airline. Um, it's not about the control tower at the airport, or it's not the engineering side. Okay, this is actually more on the management side. We covered both at bachelor's and master's level. So bakery, pastry technology, and this is more towards we do both. We do confectionery and we do bakery. So that covers uh, baking of cakes, and then at the same time breads and artisan breads. So business enterprise is a business degree where it's more of how you set up business in the future, and then it's more on the SMEs. So culinary arts, it's towards the cooking side, whereby you can actually work in as a chef. If you want to be a chef, then you can go into culinary arts. Or if you want to be an F&B manager, you can go into culinary arts. So computer science, we have got a new subject, and then we have digital marketing, early childhood studies. So we have events management, finance and accounting. Finance accounting, it's a little different from accounting and finance in some other universities. Ours is more towards financial management focus, and then we do get a good number of exemptions from SEMA. Um, we have, of course, food development, then areas on health promotion, hospitality management, because we do quite a bit on hospitality. So there are many areas within hospitality we do cover. Like for example, you can do hospitality business management, you can do hospitality with tourism management, and then and hospitality with events management. So these are the areas that we cover. Then marketing management, that is it's accredited by CIM. And then of course we have nursing, adult nursing, we have physiotherapy. Now physiotherapy, the entry requirements are rather high because it's actually set by our partnership hospitals, which they are all NHS. So therefore, the requirements are quite high. So you can go into the website to see, because um, very similar to any other university's physiotherapy, the requirements are quite high. And then social work. Then we have tourism management. I talked about the specialist and media makeup earlier. Then we have sports and fitness. We have sports management. We have sports therapy, and then again we do strength and conditioning. So it's all related to sports. So who should study at University College Birmingham? Now, I talked to you earlier about University College Birmingham, the courses at University College Birmingham. It's very, very closely collaborated with the industries. So therefore, it's very, very hands-on, and we we cover a wide range of industrial placement options in our courses. So students, likewise, if they are thinking of studying, if it's a 3-year program, and then they say, okay, fine, my family allows me to come over to the UK to do it over 4 years, then you can opt for a placement option. Normally, the placement will be between your year two and your year four if you are taking a 4 years option. So the degrees again, this even though these degrees are very vocational and professional focused, the degrees are still awarded by the University of Birmingham. So how different are we at University College Birmingham? So there's only one thing that I can talk about. It's your assessment, the way that you are being assessed is different. So majority of our courses are structured with project-based assignment. So we don't really like doing exams. We don't do exams. The only course that I know that is actually with exams is the finance and accounting, and there are one or two subject areas within the early childhood studies that have exams, but then the rest they are all project-based assignments. And at the end uh, of your degree, of your bachelor's degree, most universities will require you to do a dissertation. For us, in most of our courses, we do give students an option whether students would like to actually do a dissertation uh, or industry related research project. So, for example, if you come to study our digital marketing, so at the end of the digital marketing program, so students will be, instead of preparing a dissertation, students will do a marketing showcase. So you can display your work, and then we will invite industry partners to come and view your work. So, and then my colleagues, the academics, will then uh, give will then grade you based on the marketing showcase project. So, for example, if you're studying a hospitality program, and then at the end of the hospitality program, you may be doing an industry related research project. So at the end, you can actually do that too. So again, it's related to this industry rather than doing a full dissertation of 15,000 words. So our entry requirements, basically our entry requirements are the minimum we require. It's around 96 UCAS tariff points. So it's really depending on whether if you are taking IB, some of the students are on IB, some of the students are on A levels. So we go back to the UCAS tariff points as a base. So majority of them are around 96 UCAS tariff points. So of course, like certain programs like the physiotherapy and some of the other programs, they may require slightly higher. So therefore, again, refer back to our website. For master's degree, um, the minimum requirement is a 2-2 honors degree. So if you hold an international equivalent, then again, yeah, please let us know. Then we will be able to check it out to see whether uh, the leveling it's right with the UK degrees. So English language requirements, IELTS 6.0, then each element shouldn't be below 5.5. But again, like we say, some of the programs requires uh, higher English language level. So therefore, we may be asking for 7. Like for example, nursing it's a 7 or overall, and then each element shouldn't be below 6.5. So physiotherapy will be again higher. So therefore, again, if you want to have a clearer picture of what we are asking for, then please go to our website. Okay, there are also some of the other English language tests we accept. So for those that requires a professional English course, so we do have a professional English course that starts in a 10-week one that starts in uh, July and then finish in September. But then if you need a 6 weeks, then it will start in August and finish in September too. So therefore, again, depending on what level you are in, I'm very sure SIUK will be able to guide you through whether what IELTS you need to take in case you are coming for English language course. So tuition fees for international students, it's for international foundation diploma, it's £9,000, and then the undergraduate is £12,500. Postgraduate, it's 13,500. So you can see that our tuition fees are on the cheaper side compared to uh, other universities. So therefore, um, and we do have early payment discount for foundation and the undergraduate programs and also postgraduate programs. We have an early payment discount of £500. So like I said, we have about 8,000 international students, and of which they come in from about 65 countries. So facilities wise, I'm not going to go through this. That you can actually, I will just show you some pictures that what we have after this. So because we are very strong in culinary arts, so we have 10 of these industry standard kitchen. So if you walk into our kitchen and you walk into a five-star hotel's kitchen, you'll find that they are very, very similar because all our kitchens are industry standard. So I'm very sure you know both of them, Gordon Ramsay, Gary Road. Gordon Ramsay says that our kitchen facilities are similar to the Ferrari of a catering college. So that's how good we are. So this is the sports hub. And then we talk about the aviation and the new simulation facilities. These are the ones. And then the financial trading suites, or you can see it's that we have the whole financial world's share trading markets on the screen. So therefore, you can actually students will learn it from there. And then as far as aesthetics, so this is what we have at the moment. So international students, what do we do for international students? So we use Grammarly to help to help students to have their English language check. And then we have study support center, academic workshops, uh, assignment feedback, and then so of course this is very normal. Most universities would have personal academic tutor and uh, dissertation supervisor. So the good thing is that we have our own accommodation, which I'm going to show it to you later. We own those accommodation, and then the international student centers will help students with, let's say, if you need to open bank account, visas, and things like that. So we have students counselor. Then we have got the student union, whereby this international student society it's there too. So a lot of clubs and societies here are active in sports. Then you may want to uh, set up society yourself. When you can actually go to the student union, they will be able to help you to do that. So we have career service under higher that UCB is one of our impartial career uh, and public placement service for international for students, not only international students but for all students in the university. So of course we have nursing service too. So campuses, we are city campus, so therefore we have a few buildings just in the city center, so near the jewelry quarters in Birmingham. So this is one of I think this is the McTie House. So very, very modern. This is Moss House. And then Moss House actually covers a lot of sports related courses. So we have training restaurants that's open to the public. So students that are in culinary arts, hospitality will get to practice in these restaurants and in these restaurants. So we have food science labs. So for students that are doing nutrition, they normally go to these labs. So sports therapy, again, sports therapy, the sports clinic is open to the public. So therefore, you do get some athletes coming in to go for the therapy, to look for the therapies to get help. So early childhood students, and then the beauty and specialist makeup suites for students that are doing the beauty, uh, media makeup, and hairdo. So accommodation now. Accommodation, we have our own accommodation. So most of our accommodation is, I would say, they are all en suite. They're all en suite rooms, and then it's only about 10 to 15 minutes walk away from the main campus. So all rooms are you will have it's Wi-Fi, and then 6 bedrooms will share a kitchen. So and in the kitchen, it's like it's all fitted in. So you will have all the freezer, stove, microwave, ovens, everything is there. So then in the accommodation itself, because it's a gated accommodation. So therefore, outsiders may not be able to enter unless somebody is bringing another person in. So again, you have all the facilities inside. You have this, you have the gym, and then you have the multi-purpose hall for different games because you can actually use those facilities for free. And then the gym, I think, because we have four gyms in the university, and out of these four gyms, you can join a membership, and then if you are a member, then you are able to use all the gyms. Okay, and the fees is very low. I heard that the fees is only about £80 so per year. So therefore, it's actually very, very low. So you can make use of those facilities. This is how the bedroom looks like. Then you will have the bed, the table. Your washroom is in your room itself. So the cost is around approximately £135 per week. So this is the map. The map will show you, like number one, it's the main campus, that's Summer Row. Number four is McIntyre House. And then number five is Moss House. And then number three is the link that's where the International Center is. So number six, it's another house of residence, but at the moment we closed it for renovation. So therefore, I don't think it will be ready by this September, but most likely by next year it should be ready. And number seven, it's the moldings, that is the accommodation. So in this map, you can see that everything is quite close to each other. Um, you see the Birmingham New Street Station, that's train station. From this train station, you can practically go anywhere to in the UK, because you if you travel down to London, that would be the station. If you're going up north, that's also the station. So, and we are right in the city center. So Birmingham, I think I will skip this because I think all of you would know where Birmingham is now. So these are just some of the pictures. And our graduation ceremony is held annually in September and at the Symphony Hall in Birmingham. Okay, that's about it. So do take down the email address, and then if you have any questions, please send us emails. And then, or I'm very sure most of the questions that if you contact SIUK, your agent, they will be able to guide you through. But if you have any subject specific um, questions that you want to ask, like for example, some of the modules, if you want to know, okay, for hospitality with events, what do I do? What is in the program and things like that. So I'm more than happy to share with you the information. So do send us questions if you have any. Yeah.
Um, Winston, we have a student, Mohammed. He said that please give us some information about College Birmingham scholarship. Do you have some more information about the scholarship?
Okay. Yeah. Scholarships normally, our scholarships we have some scholarship that it's based on academic excellence. We have some scholarships that is based on um, the sport, and then I think it's just that it's because every year there are changes to the scholarship. So the numbers of scholarship. I think the best thing to do is that you go into the university website, and then you can actually see which scholarship fits you best. I think that would be the best I can say in terms of scholarship, because um, we don't have huge scholarships like some of the universities where they offer a couple of £1,000 off the tuition fees, because our tuition fees are not very high, so therefore we don't do that. But when we do have some academic excellence scholarship and some sports scholarships too. Any other questions?
Vincent, there's one student asking if the nursing available for international student and also the tuition fees.
Okay, nursing program, our adult nursing is open to international students, but because of the hospital trust that we are working with, they have set a list of requirements. Like, for example, you must have studied biology at GCSE level. So that means you must have that. And then the English language requirement, they need 7. So it's actually open to international students, but you must meet the requirements. And because in other subject areas, like let's say, for example, if you're going to study things, areas like health promotion or business or other courses, the requirements are a bit more flexible in a way. But when it comes into health, like nursing and physiotherapy, these are the ones that NHS have actually put in very, very strict requirements for, I mean, the hospital trust have actually put on us. So in order for our students to be able to practice in their hospital, so therefore, those requirements are quite stringent. And the tuition fees are the same as the international student tuition fees. So there is no difference to it.
Okay, great. Diana asked about if you guys have foundation year.
Yes, we do. We have international foundation diploma. This is equivalent to the RQF level 3. So, which means if you have done either you have actually completed um, GCSE or you have completed a level 2, then you can join our foundation. Or if you have done a level 3 but you didn't do very well, then then you can actually go for the foundation. The foundation is our foundation. It's more of a management based foundation. So therefore, after the foundation, you can go to most of the courses at UCB, except for physiotherapy and nursing.
Okay, thank you, Winston. Another student has asked if you offer alternate IELTS course or internal English test.
We do. We can students can be tested by our internal English language team. So what will happen is that uh, once the student have applied, then we will be able to arrange a date for the student to be tested.
All right. And there's one more message. It says, "My name is Ali. I want to ask that is it available any kind of financial aid for a student who's one of his family members suffered from COVID-19?" So basically, some students are asking if there's any sort of financial aid for students that their families have suffered from COVID-19.
Okay. For the at the moment, um, I don't think we have any. Uh, like I said, for scholarship, because it actually changes time to time, because it's actually some of the scholarship schemes are actually come out through either the university's vice chancellor they may have some special scholarships from time to time. So therefore, for the time being, I have not heard any. But having said that, I would encourage the student to go into our university website, and then they can actually look at the scholarship. What are the scholarships available?
All right, thank you. We have a couple of more questions from Shafi. Do you have any intakes before September?
Um, our in, Before September, the intake is actually in March, which is like our last date of enrollment, I think, is 8th of March. So therefore, um, again, because it's really depending on the students that what nationality they are, uh, and also whether they need a visa to go to the UK or they are already in the UK. So, and if they are already in the UK, then what is their status in the UK? Whether are they already uh, uh, have got a settlement right, or are they still a student? So it's for March, it's possible, but again, it's really depending on the status of the student.
Okay,
So
Shafi, if you
if
can
not,
give
then
us some more information would be great so that we can answer in more detail. The next question is from Dorimitsu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name right. And they're asking how much can students get the max scholarship for? And there's one more student, Florence, and they're asking about if you have paramedics course.
okay, the maximum scholarship, okay, the vice chancellor scholarship, if I'm not mistaken, last year's it's actually a full scholarship, but there's only one. Okay. And then the rest of the scholarship, a lot of them are uh, 1 or 2 thousand pounds off the tuition fees. So that is the type of scholarships that we have. Yeah, if you ask me exactly um, whether there's any full scholarship, yes, I remember the vice chancellor scholarship was a full scholarship, but I'm not sure whether how many. I know that there's only one, but I'm not sure whether it's available this year for this September or they because a lot of students apply for it, but then because it's only so few, and they would have been taken up quite easily. So the next question, it's about the paramedic. We don't do that. The area that we cover within health, it's only the physiotherapy, and then we do adults nursing, and then we do health promotion. These are the three areas.
Okay, thank you. We have one more question from Kashif, and he's asking if you offer courses related to food and nutrition.
Yes, we do. We have food and nutrition, but that's not the because okay, this is a very good question because some students they got all mixed up between food and nutrition and also with nutrition and dietetics, or dietetics and nutrition. So ours is actually you when you complete our course, you will be a nutritionist, but then you are not a dietitian. So yes, we do have food and nutrition.
Great, thank you very much. All right, we'll stay here for another 5 minutes to see if we have more questions from the students. Um, Students, you can put them in the chat box or you can unmute yourself at this point and talk to us as well. Winston, in the meantime, is there anything else you want to say to the students?
Um, most of this, because if you're applying to the university for September, and then I am quite sure by September for the UK, I think a lot of students are quite worried about whether what will happen in September, whether will it be face to face, or will it be still going back online? So we are quite optimistic, and then we are looking at a good September start this year. And again, not to worry, because in any case, if let's say September, um, the the pandemic is still lingering around, and then so you're not too comfortable in going to the university, you can actually start online. I mean, from our university side, what we will do is that if it's not possible to go on face to face, or if the students are not too comfortable, then they can apply to see whether they can actually do it online. So we are open to that. So I see that there are some students asking about
I think you have answered all the questions.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're
Okay.
from
Yeah.
before.
Rabia has actually asked all the questions by
Okay.
the students. Yeah.
Yeah, but if there's anyone who wants to unmute themselves and speak to them. Oh, we have Florence on the camera. Hi, Florence. I think you're on mute. You'll have to unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes,
Okay,
we
my
can
name is
hear you.
Esther.
Hi, Florence.
Okay. I want to ask, are we going to
Esther.
apply directly from UCAS as an international student, or is it directly to the school? Or are we applying through UCAS?
Okay. You can apply through UCAS. If you are applying to a few universities, then you can apply via UCAS. But if you are thinking of just applying to us, to UCB, then you can put your application through SIUK, and then they will send it to us. It can be a direct application.
Okay, because I'm trying to apply, so I can't find where. So I have to go to SIUK to apply first before, so they will. Okay, so how can I do that? Because I would love to apply. So that for nursing, I'm the one I asked of nursing. So I already did HND in microbiology. I'm from Nigeria, so I'm trying to just I love nursing, so I'm trying to just have another certificate, BSc in nursing. It would have been a great thing for me, because I've been looking forward to do the course. So I'm just asking, can SIU
Yes, Esther,
people
I think
contact
you
me
can.
to direct me on how to go about it?
Hi, hello, Esther. It's me, Rabia from SIUK. I don't know if you can hear me, but yes, you can apply through SIUK. We're just gonna put in our email address, and we're gonna email you about this, or you can email us about it, and I'll put you through a consultant that will help you. They can help you with it, with the whole application process.
Okay, it's fine then. If you can send me the email, then I will contact the SIUK directly to see how I can go about the application. So thanks. That's my question.
Great.
Thanks.
No problem.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Yeah.
Florence. We can hear you now.
Hi, fine. When you started, I think I was a bit late. I don't know if you can offer accommodation for national students.
We have accommodation. We have to for all international students, we guarantee accommodation for their first year. So which means if you are coming to join us in September, for example, then we should be able to put you in our university accommodation. But you will need to apply for the accommodation when you apply to the university, because like I said earlier, the accommodation, we have about 800 rooms at the moment, because the other accommodation that we have, it's currently under refurbishing. So therefore, we only have about 800 rooms left. So when you are applying, please apply sometime, I would say at the latest by around April, so that we will be able to allocate rooms. So if you apply in the month of, let's say, July, then the rooms are very scarce because we may not have enough rooms. So we do have accommodation for all international students.
Okay.
Great. So if we have any more questions from students. You've shared your contact details, haven't you, Winston?
Yeah,
There's a
it's still on
student
the,
asking
it's
for
still on the,
contact.
yeah, it's still on the slide. It's still
It's on
on it's still on the screen.
Great.
It's asia.pacific@ucb.ac.uk.
Yes. So if you need any help, email asia.pacific@ucb.ac.uk, or you can also contact us at SIUK, and either way, we would be helping you out with your application. All right. So I guess there are no more questions, Winston. Thank you
Okay.
for joining. And it was great speaking to you. Great session. We'll be in touch.
Thank you for your time. Yep.
Thank you all students for joining.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you for all. It was really helpful and supportive.
Great. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to end this meeting now.
All right.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
all the best.